I want everyone to know the powerlessness that currently exists. Today I went to deposit a check in the ATM at Huntington Bank. I inserted my card, I punched in my numbers, I selected deposit checks. It opened, I put my check in as normal, it started making sound, and then all of a sudden the machine just spit my card back out and said my transaction was done, and it said currently unavailable check deposits. So I went through the drive-through, explained what happened, and they said come on in. I said okay, no problem. So I come in and I explained to the two young women in the front there, the tellers, what happened, and they looked at me like I was a crazy person. Not with concern that my check is stuck now in the ATM and I have no way of depositing it. That was not the case, no. It was the fact that I might be a liar. So they start going through and then they explain to me, oh yeah, I show them that I have the stub that I did it, and they said, well, no, we can't take it. I said, well, is there a way just to take it out of the ATM so that I can deposit it? They explained to me, no, that there's no way. And I said, well, what do we do? And they said, well, we have to get a tech out here. And I said, when would that be? They said they had no idea. And I said, well, is there any other way? They said no. And I said, is there a time frame? They said no. And I said, well, you know, what if I have to feed my kids? Like, you know, that account's low. Like, she was like, well, you know, the check went in cash today anyways. I said to her, that's not the point. I said, if I put a check into your system, I should be able to get it back. Or you should at least tell me what's going to happen with it. Not that I'm some sort of faker, right? So she writes, and I quote, hold on. It's here on screen. Put the check in, and then the ATM spit card out and said check deposits were unavailable. True. Customer came into branch upset. Yes, I was upset. Saying we took her money. No, I didn't say they took my money. And demanded we open the ATM. I did wonder if they could do that. Sure. And got her check back out. I think my grammar was better than that. Now she is not able to feed kids. Well, I was able to feed my kids. But that's not the point. The point is that we work all week long. Then the employer takes a loan off our backs and then pays us, at the end of the week or sometime later. And then the bank holds it, and then they can just hold it hostage for however long they